After he handed over the counterfeit bill, his heart raced with nervousness. His partner outside was already ready to run away, but the next moment, a bottle of soda was passed into his hand, along with some change. The two walked down the street with the soda. They showed neither excitement nor panicked reactions. Yet once they got on the tricycle heading home, they could no longer hold back their joy. They had succeeded. Soon after, they pulled off an extremely risky plan. Sonny was abandoned as a child and grew up an orphan. He survived by begging at train stations thanks to his talent for drawing. Later on, he met Firoz, another abandoned kid. Firoz had a sharp business sense. Sonny did all the drawing work, while Firoz took charge of sales. They lived a decent life, until one day, their grandfather found Sonny. The two finally left that hard life behind. Grandpa ran a newspaper office on the verge of bankruptcy. Even though Sonny possessed outstanding artistic talent, he was still unknown to the public. Customers always tried to bargain for low prices. Sonny turned down those cheap offers. The newspaper office faced closure because of unpaid debts. It was Grandpa's lifelong effort. Sonny hated to see his grandfather heartbroken, so he came up with a bold plan. He decided to use his artistic gift to print counterfeit money. At first, Firoz was utterly shocked. In the end, the two agreed on the plan. Once they finished making their first fake banknote, they went to see the local gang. They planned to let the gang leader check whether the note was real. Worried about hidden flaws, Sonny mixed the fake bill with two genuine ones, asking the gang leader to pick out the counterfeit. Sonny said confidently, if the leader picked the fake correctly, he would pay him 100,000 in real cash. If he failed, the leader would have to pay 100,000 to them instead. Truth be told, the two could never afford such a large sum. Sonny was betting the gang leader could not spot the fake, for the bill had passed practical tests already. The gang leader stared at the banknotes for a very long time. In the end, he chose to buy their counterfeit money. Much to their surprise, he placed an order for 20 million. The goods had to be delivered within 2 weeks. Faced with this huge deal, Sonny agreed right away. In reality, they had nowhere near enough raw materials, nor enough printing machines. Printing 20 million was practically impossible. They had no money or resources at all. But Sonny already had a solution in mind. He went to visit his uncle and told him everything about their counterfeiting plan. After hearing the whole story, the uncle refused firmly. He would never let them commit such a crime. Still, this was the only way to save the newspaper office. The uncle finally gave his consent, but he wanted to test Sonny's counterfeit money first. They went to an upscale restaurant. When it was time to pay the bill, Sonny handed over one fake banknote. His uncle beside him was extremely anxious. If they got caught, both of them would end up in prison. At that moment, the restaurant owner behind the counter. Right then, the counter clerk was checking if the bills were fake. When the waiter handed over the change, the bills passed inspection. To print money in large quantities, they needed a high-speed printing press, larger steel plates, more ink, a new electric motor, and several dryers. All of these cost money, but Sonny said he had a plan. He and Feroz went to the bank the same day. The bank staff told them they first had to pay off his grandfather's massive old debt, or there would be no loan deal. Sonny promised the bank he would repay the full loan within a month, plus an extra 10% in interest. With the loan money, they soon bought all the necessary equipment. Still, one big problem remained. Where could they get the cotton paper used for making banknotes? Printing 20 million in cash required huge amounts of paper. Feroz contacted paper suppliers, but the government tightly controlled this material, which required official paperwork. He quickly hung up the phone. It was clear they could not buy the paper through legal channels, so they had to use illegal ways. They gathered a group of thug friends, broke into the paper mill